My love, every time I think of you, I feel a quiet kind of awe, the kind that doesn't shout or demand attention, but lingers gently in the spaces between my thoughts. It is a presence that does not press upon me, yet its weight is undeniable, comforting, grounding. You have become that constant in my life, not through grand gestures or declarations, but through the quiet certainty that you exist, that your existence touches me in ways words struggle to capture. There is a tenderness in the way I anticipate your voice, the way I imagine your smile, the way even the smallest memories of you, the brush of your hand, the way your eyes catch the light, settle into me and refuse to leave. I've carried many things through life, many loves, many losses, many fleeting connections that faded before they could be truly known. But you are different. You are not fleeting. You are not ephemeral. You are the steady flame that asks nothing but to be witnessed, to be recognized not for your perfection, but for the quiet beauty of simply being you. And in response to this, I have made a choice, an intentional choice, a vow that is whispered silently with each breath I take. My love, I am saving everything for you. I am saving the parts of me that once felt scattered, fragmented by experience and circumstance, the pieces I thought I had lost forever in the noise of life. I am saving the tenderness that I used to guard so fiercely, the sensitivity that once seemed like weakness, but is, in truth, the truest expression of who I am. You make it possible for me to offer these pieces freely because you do not demand them. You do not take them lightly. You receive them with a grace that is rare, a presence that honors rather than diminishes. And because of this, every choice I make, every decision I consider, every step I take is guided by a singular thought. How can I cultivate the best of myself so that it may one day belong fully to you? I am saving my patience, my understanding, my willingness to be present, even when life is harsh, even when the world feels too heavy to carry, and the noise turns into music. I am saving my courage, the courage it takes to love deeply, without reservation, to hope without guarantee, to remain steadfast when uncertainty beckons. I am saving my faith and love, not as an abstract idea, but as a living force that flows between us, shaping me into someone worthy of your presence. This saving is not a withholding, it is a preparation. It is an honoring of the gravity of what we share, the magnitude of what you inspire in me. I have learned that love, true love, does not demand spectacle. It does not arrive with fanfare or expectation. It arrives quietly, persistently, and it transforms you from the inside out. It teaches you to notice subtleties, to appreciate moments that might otherwise be overlooked. The brush of a hand against your own, the gentle tone of a voice saying nothing in particular, but everything that matters. The comfort of shared silence that speaks more profoundly than any words ever could. You have taught me that love is not measured in grand declarations or material gestures, but in constancy and attentiveness and the deliberate choice to show up for someone every day. And because I have learned this, because you have shown me what is possible, I am saving everything for you. Not because I fear giving too much or expecting too little, but because I fear giving too much or expecting too little, but because I finally understood what it means to love someone wholly and without hesitation. I am saving my hope, my joy, my dreams, and even my scars. For you, because you have the capacity to see them, to accept them, to hold them with reverence rather than judgment. And in this recognition, I have found the courage to save, to invest, to preserve every part of myself for the love that you inspire. I am saving my love, not as a finite resource that can run dry, but as an ever growing, ever expanding force that finds new depth with each passing day. I am saving my devotion, the kind that does not waver in the face of difficulty, that does not falter when life's uncertainties press upon us. Music. I am saving my gentleness, the softness of my spirit that I once thought fragile, but now recognize as strength, because it allows me to touch your soul with honesty and care. I am saving my attention, the careful focus of my mind and heart, so that I may always notice you, always appreciate the nuances of your presence, the quiet ways in which you make the world brighter, warmer, more alive. I am saving my patience for the moments when understanding is required more than reaction, for the times when love demands quiet endurance rather than swift action. I am saving my gratitude for every day that allows me to experience your presence, for every breath that reminds me that love of this kind is rare, precious, and worth preserving with unwavering intent. I am saving my laughter, the unguarded joy that emerges only when I feel completely safe, because I want you to be the witness of it, the keeper of it, the reason for it. I am saving my tears, the vulnerability that comes from loving fully, so that they may be shared with someone who understands, who embraces the depth of emotion rather than recoiling from it. I am saving my silence, the quiet contemplations and reflections that often carry the weight of my soul, because they are meant for you to hear, to witness, to hold in the space between us where words are not always necessary. Music, I am saving my strength, not to dominate or control, but to support, to uplift, to carry when to buff. Music. Others of life press heavily upon your heart. I am saving my dreams, those delicate visions of the future I have nurtured quietly over time, so that they may one day intertwine with yours, creating a shared path filled with intention, purpose, and love that is both tender and enduring. I am saving my gratitude for the small moments that often go unnoticed. The way the light falls across your face, the softness of your hand when it touches mine, the quiet laughter that bubbles up when we share something without needing words. I am saving my attention for the spaces where your mind drifts, for the thoughts you do not voice but that I hope to understand. Because love, true love, is not just about presence in the visible, but presence in the unseen, the intangible, the essence of someone that cannot be captured in speech alone. I am saving my energy for the moments when you need support, my compassion for the times when the world feels overwhelming, my hope for the moments when the despair threatens to settle in, because I have come to understand that love is not merely about joy. It is about sustaining one another through every season, every storm, every uncertainty that life may offer. Music. I am saving my integrity, the part of me that insists on honesty and authenticity, because I want you to know me fully, without pretense, without disguise, without reservation. Without reservation, I am saving my curiosity, the wonder that allows me to explore the world anew with you, to see beauty in places I might have overlooked, to find delight in the ordinary, because it is shared with someone extraordinary. I am saving my humility, because love teaches that the greatest power lies not in dominance or control, but in surrender and recognizing that the heart of another human being is sacred, fragile, and deserving of respect at all times. I am saving my forgiveness for the inevitable mistakes and misunderstanding. Music. GS that will arise, because love is not a perfect path, but a deliberate choice to move forward together, to heal together, to grow together. When I look at you, I feel something shift in my world, quietly, softly, like a sunrise that doesn't need to announce itself. And in that silence, I've learned something powerful in love isn't loud, isn't loud. It's loyal. My love, I am saving everything for you, not because I'm afraid to give it away, but because you're the one who makes the giving feel meaningful. Life has taken me through storms, through shadows and light, and yet every time I rise with the thought of you. I've discovered that the greatest motivation doesn't come from ambition or success or the noise of the world. It comes from love, the kind that inspires you to be gentle, to be strong, to be better than the person you were yesterday. And today I want to share why every step I take, every choice I make, and every dream I chase is guided by one simple truth. I'm saving my heart, my strength, my future for you. My love, when I say that I am saving everything for you, it is not a phrase I speak lightly. It is not a sentiment that passes through the air without intention or depth. It is a promise rooted in every fiber of who I am, in every thought that touches my heart, in every beat that marks the rhythm of my life. From the earliest moments I can remember, I've carried with me a quiet understanding that life is fleeting, that moments can vanish before we even notice them, and that the people we allow into our hearts shape the course of our entire existence. And then you appeared, not suddenly, not explosively, but with a presence that settles gently into the soul, a presence that asks for nothing but quietly changes everything. I am saving everything for you because in you, I have discovered a reason to cherish life differently, to move through it with deliberate care, to hold close the beauty that I once overlooked, to protect what is sacred within me so that it may one day be offered freely, fully, unreservedly to the one who inspires it all. I'm saving the tenderness I used to guard, the softness that I once feared was a weakness, because you have shown me that softness is strength when shared with the right person. I am saving my laughter, the kind that bubbles up naturally when the world feels light, for you to witness, for you to feel, because it has become a reflection of the joy that you inspire in me. I am saving my tears, not because I am afraid of them, but because they represent the depth of feeling that only you have earned the right to see. I am saving my energy, the quiet reserves of my being that I once spent on uncertainty and fleeting connections, so that it may be poured into something meaningful, something lasting, something that grows between us. I am saving my attention, the undivided focus that I offer when I am fully present, because I have learned that true love is not measured in words alone, but in the moments where presence speaks louder than speech. I am saving my patience, not for strangers or casual acquaintances, but for the moments when love requires waiting, understanding, and endurance. I am saving my dreams, the quiet hopes I have nurtured over years, so that they may one day intertwine with yours and become part of a life we build together. I am saving my courage, the strength it takes to love without guarantee, to offer myself fully, even when vulnerability feels dangerous because I trust you to meet me there. I am saving my faith in goodness and life in the world for the moments when you might feel doubt creeping in, so that together we can face challenges with hope. I am saving my humility so that I may learn from you, grow with you, and honor the unique soul that you are. I am saving my integrity so that every word I speak to you is true, every gesture genuine, and every action aligned with the love I hold for you. I am saving my silence for the spaces where words are unnecessary, for the quiet intimacy that forms between two hearts that understand each other deeply, for the moments where connection is felt, not spoken. I am saving my gratitude for every day that allows me to experience your presence, for every interaction that reminds me that love is rare, precious, and worth protecting. Yeah, I'm saving my resilience for the inevitable storms that life may bring, so that together we can endure with strength and grace. I'm saving my hope so that in times of uncertainty, I can offer a light that guides us forward, a beacon that reminds us of the love we are building. Summon my devotion because devotion is not a fleeting emotion. It is a choice, a continuous act of will, a commitment to honor, nurture, and sustain the bond we share. I am saving my memory of you every detail, every laugh, every quiet glance, every moment that has etched itself onto my soul, so that I may carry them forward, treasure them, and let them shape the way I love you. I am saving my ability to dream boldly, to hope without hesitation, to envision a life where we thrive together, because these dreams now belong to the two of us, and they are sacred in their intimacy. I am saving my respect, the understanding that to love fully is to honor boundaries, to value individuality, and to recognize the sacredness of your spirit. I am saving my willingness to listen, to hear not only what is spoken, but what is felt, to offer understanding without judgment, to meet your heart where it is rather than where I wish it to be. I am saving my gentleness, the softness of my touch, the calm of my presence, the patient steadiness of my heart, because you have inspired in me a reverence for love that I have never known before. I am saving my laughter for the moments when joy is pure and effortless, when it reflects not only happiness, but also the profound connection we share. I am saving my tears for moments of beauty, an emotion that demand authenticity, moments when vulnerability becomes a bridge rather than a burden. I am saving my touch for intimacy that is not hurried or careless, but deliberate, mindful, and sacred, because you deserve nothing less than the full deliberate offering of who I am. Turns into music. I am saving my energy for the challenges we will face, for the days when the world feels heavy, for the moments when support, care, and love are most needed. I am saving my strength for the times when perseverance is required so that I may stand unwavering beside you, shoulder to shoulder, heart to heart. I am saving my patience for the moments when life tests our resolve, when under music, standing is more important than reaction, when love is demonstrated not through words but through presence and commitment. I am saving my hope for days when despair threatens to linger, so that together we can rise, lean on each other, and continue walking forward. I am saving my curiosity, the wonder that allows me to see the world anew, to explore not only the world around us, but the depth of your heart and soul, to discover with fascination and gratitude the countless layers that make you who you are. Music, I am saving my humility for the recognition that love is not a conquest, but a collaboration, a dance between two souls that requires understanding, patience, and generosity. I am saving my compassion, the ability to empathize, to feel deeply with you, to hold space for your struggles as if they were my own, and to celebrate your joys as though they were mine. I am saving my laughter, my tears, my heart, my mind, my soul, every fragment of being that I have cultivated, every thought and feeling that I have cultivated, every thought and feeling that has shaped who I am, because they now belong fully to you in the way that matters most. I am saving my silence for the quiet moments when the world is too loud, for the spaces where reflection deepens connection, for the peace that arises when two hearts sit together without need for words, for the intimacy that grows in stillness. I am saving my voice for the times when words matter most, when affirmation and encouragement are needed, when honesty is vital, when love requires articulation. I am saving my touch for the moments when warmth, comfort, or closeness can speak more than words ever could. I am saving my mind to think of ways to honor, support, and nurture you, to plan, to imagine, to dream together. I am saving my heart with all its capacity for love, all its tenderness, all its devotion, because it has finally found the home it has been searching for in you. I am saving my devotion for the challenges we will face together, for the unexpected storms, the trials, the uncertainties, because love is proven in endurance, in commitment, and in the willingness to remain steadfast even when circumstances are difficult. Ems turns into music. I am saving my faith in life, in goodness, and the possibility of a future built together. Because love is sustained not only by emotion, but by belief, by trust, by hope. I am saving my gratitude for every moment we share, for every smile, every glance, every word exchanged, because love is strengthened when it is acknowledged, honored, and celebrated. I am saving my dreams for us, the hopes that I have nurtured quietly for years, so that we may build something enduring, meaningful, and beautiful together. I am saving my strength for when you need support, my tenderness for when you need comfort, my patience for when understanding is required, my joy for when life deserves celebration, my hope for when the world seems uncertain, and my love for every moment, every day, every challenge, and every triumph that we may share. I am saving everything in me that is worthy of you, everything that is alive, everything that is alive, everything that is learned, grown, and endured so that it may belong to you fully, intentionally, and completely. My love, I am saving everything for you. My love, I am saving everything for you. Because you are the one who has shown me the depth, beauty, and meaning of true love. Because you are the one for whom my heart beats steadily and confidently. Because you are the one for whom my heart beats steadily and confidently. Because you are the one who has earned, without question, the devotion of every part of me, every thought, everything the stepless, every breath. And in this saving, this careful, deliberate, heartfelt saving, I have found not only purpose, but peace, because love offered this way as a gift, a legacy, and a truth that endures beyond words, Bayo, music, and time, beyond circumstance.